Yo, shout out to all the 12-year-olds in the building. What's up?
I study rap battles for a living.
Microphone that Pusha T used during the show. It had his autograph on it. That was like a really, really big Clips fan. I used to pretend I was perform all the Clips songs in my basement with the mic. And then I performed with it so much that I rubbed the autograph off. At the time, it meant the world to me. I'm gonna regret even telling this story. I'm gonna regret even telling this story.
I gotta ask, what do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that.
No,
that ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Would you ever get in there?
No.
How much? What's the bag to get you in there?
What's the bag?
Yeah.
Who do you want? Oh, I don't even ask.
Eddie, we.
Who do you want me to fight?
Oh, I know who I want you to fight.
I wouldn't do that. If we're fighting, we'll fight at Hino's gym or something like behind closed garage doors.
Yeah.
Behind closed garage doors.
Love when artists grit their teeth.
You created this massive cultural award-winning anthem out of a battle rap song.
My intent from day one was to always keep the nature of it as a sport. I think a lot of people was putting rap to the back and you didn't see that grit, you didn't see that bite anymore.
I study rap battles for a living.
Drake has officially escalated his dispute with Kendrick Lamar, pulling some of the biggest power players in hip-hop into the legal arena. According to court documents, Drake's legal team is now targeting both Roc Nation and Kendrick's PG Lang, a move that insiders are calling one of the most audacious of his career. Reports indicate that Drake's lawsuit accuses Roc Nation of supporting PG Lang in ways that he claims have unfairly damaged his brand. The lawsuit suggests that this backing helped portray Drake as the villain while simultaneously boosting Kendrick's standing in the rap conflict. The legal filing also claims there was a coordinated industry effort to shut Drake out of key deals, sponsorships, and performance opportunities in the wake of Kendrick's devastating diss tracks. The news has left fans in a state of shock, with some labeling the action as desperate and others arguing that Drake is simply defending himself against a system that has turned against him. Social media platforms immediately lit up, with the hashtags #RocNation versus Drake and #PG Lang trending as speculation mounted about how Jay-Z, Kendrick, and their teams would respond. With legal battles now overlapping with lyrical ones, this feud has officially evolved beyond diss tracks into a broader war for power, influence, and survival in the music industry. Drake's recent move has clearly raised the stakes to a new and dangerous level. Every lawsuit requires each side to provide the judge and the opposing party, in this instance UMG, with a list of individuals or companies that may have relevant information or could potentially support their case. Drake's action is not a subpoena at this stage. Instead, he is formally notifying the court and UMG about who may possess valuable details, reserving the option to issue a subpoena or call them later. The extensive list names corporations such as the NFL, YouTube, Roc Nation, Apple, and individuals affiliated with Kendrick Lamar, including Kendrick himself, Dave Free, Anthony Saleh, and PG Lang. Essentially, Drake is identifying anyone who might be connected to the Not Like Us track, signaling their potential involvement in the case. While no direct legal action has been taken against these parties yet, their involvement has been flagged as potentially significant. The situation escalated further when Drake released over 100 pages of legal documents. These documents included subpoenas not only for UMG and its CEO, Lucian Grange, but also for Kendrick Lamar, Roc Nation, the NFL, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Billboard. Drake has taken his legal battle to a shocking new level by filing 2 massive court documents, each over 100 pages long, officially issuing subpoenas. These legal orders are not only aimed at Universal Music Group, UMG, and its CEO, Sir Lucian Grange, but also at a staggering list of other individuals and companies. The entities targeted include Kendrick Lamar, Roc Nation, PG Lang, Dave Free, the NFL, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, and Billboard. A subpoena is a powerful legal tool that compels a person or organization to hand over documents or provide sworn testimony. In this case, Drake is using it to demand emails, text messages, and internal records from those he claims participated in a coordinated effort to promote the Not Like Us track and spread defamatory rumors about him. One name that has emerged as particularly central to Drake's case is Kojo Meni Asamoah. Drake's filings allege that Asamoah played a significant role in promoting the track. Drake's legal team has reportedly been unable to serve Asamoah directly and has now requested a judge's permission to deliver the subpoena through alternative means, such as email, a request that has since been granted. If successful, this could lead to sensitive industry information being made public. By suing nearly the entire music ecosystem surrounding Not Like Us, Drake is demanding insight into how the song was released, promoted, and propelled to massive success. This case has the potential to expose details the music industry never intended to leave the shadows. To fully understand the gravity of this move, it is necessary to rewind to a key event. Last June, during Kendrick Lamar's GNX concert, DJ Academics was reportedly confronted backstage by Dave Free and Anthony Salai. While they questioned him about inflammatory posts, Academics later claimed that Salai revealed a more significant, not detail, that Drake had been speaking like a mob boss, leaving voice notes full of threats. This revelation presents a wild contradiction. Drake had publicly challenged Kendrick to respond with music, yet once Kendrick did, Drake immediately turned to the courts. This legal pivot, suing the label behind the diss track, added to the tension. Furthermore, Drake had previously doxed Sally on Instagram before Kendrick's track was even released, suggesting he was waiting for Kendrick's camp to retaliate so legal action could follow. While Kendrick remained publicly silent, DJ Academic's account paints a different picture of the events behind the scenes. According to him, Anthony Salai confirmed that Drake had been sending voice notes full of threats, talking like a mob boss, and calling Kendrick's team washed. All of this transpired before Kendrick ever released a diss track, showing that Drake was already operating in a reckless manner. Drake's aggressive mob boss energy has now manifested in formal court filings. He is leveraging legal action to subpoena nearly the entire music industry, demanding evidence from Kendrick, Jay-Z, Roc Nation, PG Lang, Anthony Salai, and others. One of the key documents begins with a letter from Drake's attorney, Annie Hutton Larson, addressed to the judge. In this letter, she explains Drake's request to subpoena Kojo Meni Asamoah, who was also initially referred to as Joshua Deline and Josh Kaplan. Asamoah has no legal representation listed in the case, but both Drake and UMG had already exchanged initial information back in March 2025. On June 2nd, 2025, Drake updated and resubmitted a new version of his disclosures, and both his new filing and UMG's earlier submission are now part of the public court record. In an effort to deliver the subpoena, Drake's legal team first hired Capital Process Services. After numerous failed attempts to serve him, they also brought in a private investigation company, Ardelu & Company, to track down his location. By July 29th, they tried emailing Asamoah, and while the email did not bounce back, he never responded. Drake's lawyers even located 2 public lawsuits connected to him and tried a phone number listed in one of those cases, but calls went unanswered. After 2 months of attempts and thousands of dollars spent, Asamoah has still not made contact with Drake's team, and his employment details remain unclear. This matter leads directly into Exhibit 1, which is Drake's updated list of over 30 people and companies he believes hold key information in what he calls a coordinated effort to damage his reputation through the song Not Like Us. The filing makes it clear that this list is not final, and that Drake can add or remove names as new details come to light. Importantly, naming someone on the list does not constitute an admission in court. It simply marks them as a potentially relevant witness. Each entry includes their role, contact information, and what knowledge they may possess about the case. The first person on the list is Drake himself, as he is directly involved in every part of the case. The second is UMG, the company he is suing, which is also involved in all aspects. The third individual Drake names is Ramon Alvarez, Executive Vice President and Head of Digital Marketing at Interscope. Alvarez is accused of allegedly using covert tactics to promote defamatory material, specifically the track Not Like Us, its cover art, and the music video. Next is Kojo Meni Asamoah, a longtime industry veteran who now works directly with Kendrick Lamar. According to the filing, Kojo allegedly invited influencers to the music video shoot for Not Like Us and arranged for the whitelisting of the track, allowing reactors to post it without receiving copyright strikes. Drake claims he has already spent $75,000 trying to subpoena Kojo Mini Asamoah. While it is still unclear if the subpoena has been successfully delivered, Kojo remains a central figure in the case. Interestingly, Drake's filing does not even list a formal title for him, unlike many of the others. The list continues with Jordan Bell, who works in urban influencer and content marketing at Interscope. Similar to Kojo and Ramon Alvarez, Drake links Jordan Bell to the alleged covert promotional tactics behind Not Like Us. This implies secretive, under-the-table marketing moves, possibly even bordering on illegal activity to maximize the song's reach. Next on Drake's extensive list is Steve Berman, president of marketing at Interscope, who is noted as being involved in every aspect of the case, going far beyond just promoting the track. Following him is Anthony Butcher, also known as Tony the Hitmaker, whom Drake accuses of deploying covert marketing strategies to spread the song. Tiffany Bullock, senior manager of influencer and content marketing at Interscope, is then listed. She is not accused of covert tactics, but is named as being directly responsible for marketing Not Like Us. After her is Laura Carter, whose title is not listed, but who Drake claims specifically engaged in the covert promotional methods. The legal filing then shifts to Jesse Collins, who is tied to Roc Nation. Drake notes that Collins allegedly had a hand in licensing and arranging the performance of Not Like Us during the 2025 Super Bowl, a major spotlight moment that significantly amplified the track. Next is Vincenza Cotillo, a video and creative content commissioner at Interscope, listed for her knowledge related to the track and its promotional rollout. Following that is Bill Evans, Interscope's EVP of Urban Promotion, whom Drake flags as being involved in all areas of the case. He is accompanied by David Isaac Friley, also flagged as tied to every aspect of the lawsuit. Finally, Drake calls out Jody Gerson, CEO of Universal Music Publishing Group, accusing her of also participating in covert tactics to amplify Not Like Us. In Drake's filing, covert clearly implies under the radar and deceptive methods. Next, he names Sir Lucian Grange, CEO of UMG, as being involved in every aspect of the case, and Drake is seeking information from him on all angles. Jeffrey Harleston, whose role is unspecified, is flagged similarly. Then comes John Janik, CEO of Interscope, who is also listed as central to the dispute. Spotify also enters the picture via David Kaffer, vice president and head of music and audiobooks at Spotify USA. According to the filing, his responsibilities intersect with Not Like Us through promotion, licensing, and knowledge of streaming metrics, all of which were allegedly influenced by covert methods. Drake has claimed in legal filings that he has already spent $75,000 in attempts to serve a subpoena to Kojo Mini Asamoah. While it remains unclear whether the subpoena has been successfully delivered, Asamoah is listed as a central figure in the case. Interestingly, unlike many others on the list, Drake's filing does not even list a formal title for him. The list continues with Jordan Bell, who works in urban influencer and content marketing at Interscope. Similar to Kojo and Ramon Alvarez, Drake links Jordan Bell to the alleged covert promotional tactics behind Not Like Us, which implies secretive, under-the-table marketing moves, possibly even bordering on illegal, that were used to maximize the song's reach. Next on Drake's extensive list is Steve Berman, president of marketing at Interscope, who is noted as being involved in every aspect of the case, going far beyond just promoting the track. Following him is Anthony Butcher, also known as Tony the Hitmaker, whom Drake accuses of deploying covert marketing strategies to spread the song. Tiffany Bullock, senior manager of influencer and content marketing at Interscope, is then listed. She is not accused of covert tactics, but is named as being directly responsible for marketing Not Like Us. After her is Laura Carter, whose title is not listed but whom Drake claims specifically engaged in these covert promotional methods. The legal filing then shifts to Jesse Collins, who is tied to Roc Nation. Drake notes that Collins allegedly had a hand in licensing and arranging the performance of Not Like Us during the 2025 Super Bowl, a major spotlight moment that significantly amplified the track. Next is Vincenza Cotillo, a video and creative content commissioner at Interscope, listed for her knowledge related to the track and its promotional rollout. Following that is Bill Evans, Interscope's EVP of Urban Promotion, N, whom Drake flags as being involved in all areas of the case. He is accompanied by David Isaac Friley, who is also flagged as tied to every aspect of the lawsuit. Finally, Drake calls out Jody Gerson, CEO of Universal Music Publishing Group, accusing her of also participating in covert tactics to amplify Not Like Us. In Drake's filing, covert clearly implies under the radar and deceptive methods. He then names Sir Lucian Grange, CEO of UMG, as being involved in every aspect of the case and wants information from him on all angles. Jeffrey Harleston, whose role is unspecified, is flagged similarly. Then comes John Janik, CEO of Interscope, who is also listed as central to the dispute, with Drake's legal team claiming he was financially incentivized to have Interscope outperform Republic Records. Spotify also enters the picture via David Kaffer, Vice President and Head of Music and Audiobooks at Spotify USA. According to the filing, his responsibilities intersect with Not Like Us through promotion, licensing, and knowledge of streaming metrics, all of which were allegedly influenced by covert methods.